Johann Sebastian Bach once said, and I quote, "Without my morning coffee, I'm just a dried up piece of roast goat." Perhaps in some way the world was blessed with his 1100 compositional works and gifted with his what is considered to be the most talented classical composer ever, basically his genius. Perhaps in some way this is because of a slavish devotion to caffeine. I think it's highly possible. Vagaso Cafe is just north of Wat Pa Thamma Utthayan. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And I actually visited this on the same day because of the fact that the proximity was so close. The eclectic, whimsical, thrown together atmosphere adds to the charm of this place and definitely makes it stand out a bit. The menu is a fusion steak, pasta, Thai dish menu, and I tend to call this fancy food. In the States, we would just call it bar food, I guess. But it was pretty good. It was mixed in with entrees that were definitely bar food, like finger food, French fries.
Good grief, do you have to get that visceral with a sign?
The hours are rather limited here. I believe the place closes at 5 and only opens at like 10 or 11. Not what I was expecting for a place with this kind of atmosphere. I love the branding here, by the way. The yak that they use for their actual logo is just pure awesome. The closest comparison to this place that I can come up with is Jack's Cafe south of Sawati Village and Wat Chai Si or Wat Chai Sri. But Jack's Cafe benefits from its jungle setting. This place, unfortunately, is just off of Mitrapap Road, and the constant sound of traffic is ever present. But if you're a city dweller, this won't be a problem. For those of you living in the suburbs, though, and rural villages, this may be a distraction. There's an observation platform, steel framed, thank goodness, and it's 3 stories tall and you can climb and look down on the grounds. I do not recommend doing this as I have done it. Let's just say the safety mechanisms that could prevent a fall left much to be desired, and one of the planks on the floor was actually loose. Additionally, as I made my way down to greet the chickens and the very, very wary, distrustful roosters, I noticed that the platform swayed noticeably. The prices aren't bad, cheaper than chain cafes and restaurants, and the drink selection was larger than the normal cafes of this kind. Now, a thing about menus in Thailand that I've discovered over the years is that the selections presented to you are aspirational. Just because said offered item is on the page doesn't mean they'll cook it up for you in the kitchen out back. I ain't never lied. Vagaso Cafe and Steak. This is a pleasant way to spend some time sipping some joe, getting some food, and relaxing a bit. As a matter of fact, I did this just before making my way down to the temple. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, I love you, I appreciate you, and I wish you all the best. Make it a great day. See you next time.